There was an upset that occurred late last night in Division One men's basketball. It occurred in the Big 12. It was a battle between two squads who lost their respective one of the best players, if not their best. Apologize for looking out because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Number 10, Texas Tech lost to BYU 82 to 76. To be honest, I would not be shocked either way. Sometimes the better team is the road team and they go into Provo and win anyway. I get Provo's not an easy place to play. But still, you can't deny that fact for this year. And I also didn't trust BYU's defense. I mean, it's not that great when you look at the numbers. This does impact the Big 12 standings. Texas Tech is now 22-9 on the year, 12-6 in the Big 12, and now back-to-back losses. They let one loss turn into two. They're definitely going to drop in the rankings. It's more like how much will they drop. I don't say unranked, but they're going to be outside the top 20. That remains to be seen. Now BYU is 21-10 on the year, 9-9 in the Big 12. Obviously, the next game is in the Big 12 tournament for both. I'll go with like the Big 12 tournament bracket later. Just a heads up there. And this could impact BYU not being an 8 seed for the NCAA tournament now. Because there was a shot that could have happened. To be in an 8-9 matchup and then face the 1 seed. I'm just saying. And honestly, it could impact Texas Tech in terms of NCAA tournament seeding too. Okay. So Texas Tech was actually up at halftime, 46-38. Second half, Texas Tech scored 30 points, while BYU scored 44. There's more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go over the last minute of the game. This is besides the stats, of course. And it was like 78-75, by the way, going to around 50 seconds left, when Rob Wright, the third, or Rob Wright, for BYU missed a layup, but Kadeem MBOUP got the offensive board, and BYU did call timeout. Around 32 seconds left, Miholo Boskovic missed a 3 for BYU, and Luke Bamboye got the defensive board. A foul was called on Dominique Diamande, and Donovan Atwell went to the line. Made the first free throw, but missed the second, so 78-76, BYU was up. Dominique Diamande got the defensive board, and there was a foul call on LeJean Watts around 19 seconds left, and Rob Wright III went to the line and made both free throws to make it 80-76. Donovan Atwell missed a 3 around 11 seconds left. LeJean Watts got the offensive board, but he missed a tip-in layup. And Kadeem missed he got the defensive board, and a foul was called on Jalen Petty, and obviously Texas Tech did call a timeout. Rob Wright went to the line, pretty much sealed the game up by making both free throws. As long as you don't give up 6 points within around 8 seconds, you should be okay in this type of game. LeJean Watts did turn the ball over around 5 seconds left, which was stolen by Kennard Davis. And that's ball game. And obviously, this was senior day for BYU. That is another factor as well. Obviously, BYU didn't want to lose on their senior day. Texas Tech shot 47% from the field on 58 attempts. A great percentage. 46% on threes on 35 attempts. That's another great percentage. So it just shows that BYU defense is not that great. 75% on free throws for Texas Tech on 8 attempts, so only 2 misses. 34 rebounds, 11 is offensive, 14 assists, 9 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 21 fouls, only 7 points off the bench. Josiah Mosley with 5, Marial Ankuntok with 2, AKUENTOK with 2. 3 double-digit scorers. Christian Anderson had 23 points, but it was Kind of efficient, 8 for 19 from the field, 6 for 12 on threes, 1 for 2 on free throws. 23 points by Donovan Atwell. And Jalen Petty with 14 points. So that's 46 plus 14. That's 60 points right there. And one player scored 61 points was LeJean Watts with 7. So this is now back-to-back games that Texas Tech has lost without JT Toppin. Remember, they were unbeaten prior to that. Now, BYU only had 4 bench points from Kadeem. 3 double-digit scores that combined for. AJ DeBonsa did have 21 points, but was 8 for 25 from the field. So they made him inefficient, 1 for 6 on threes, 4 for 6 on free throws. And I'm going to call it the way it is. He's going to go to the NBA after this year. And there's Rob Wright III with 27 points. That's 48 already, plus 16 from Kennard Davis. That's 64 points, and one player scored 61 points was Keba Kaida with 9 points. And he did have 11 rebounds, so he was really close to having a double-double in the game. If he would have made one more free throw, he would have. BYU didn't shoot the ball as good as Texas Tech from the field and the three-point line, to say the least. 44% on 70 attempts. 23% on threes on 26 attempts. 74% on free throws on 19 attempts. Yeah, that's one of the difference makers in this game. It is. It's only 5 misses, by the way. Now, they did out-rebound Texas Tech, which I'm not shocked, with no JT Toppin for Texas Tech for the rest of the year. That could be a problem down the line. 41 rebounds, 20 offensive. Yeah, whenever you give up that many opportunities to the other team, they're gonna try to make you pay. 9 assists in the game, 3 turnovers, pretty good number. 2 steals, 1 block, 14 fouls. Now I'm going to go the points out turnovers, points in the paint, fast break points as well. Now points out turnovers did favor BYU in this game, 13-3. Same thing goes for the fast break points, 6-2. In addition, points in the paint favored BYU, 48-14. So you could tell why BYU won this game, despite not shooting as good from the field and 3-point line as Texas Tech. They just made them pay in the other areas. And I'm sure the second chance points difference was big too. Possibly. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe, and see you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Goals, ultimate goal. It's 1,000 more. So remind this course like video. Comment video really helps YouTube background. Some more people see it, and the video does help as well. So more people could watch. And if you're watching and subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.